And here we have both flywheels spinning at 25 hertz. Clockwise above, anti-clockwise below. Go to 30 hertz. 30 hertz on the top and 30 hertz on the bottom. In summary, we can get a lot of speed out of this device. Today, we will start building new models for UFO levitation, such as this one, based on the reports of the contactee Norman Paulsen, who was taken out on a UFO to the orbit of Jupiter in the 1960s. Here I will relate what Norman Paulsen wrote about the power plant of that UFO. Its propulsion was due to two magnetic disks rotating in opposite directions. And we do have two disks here, one here and another below there. If you take just one disk, you can produce power for the people of Earth better than the technologies in current use. All we would do to produce power from this is put a wire coil outside, and we get AC power like Edley Skownin at Coral Castle. Let's look at the details. Norman said the outside perimeter of each disk has 12 magnets. And here we can draw electrical current from the central hubs when they spin. The generation of perpetual flow of electrical energy from each disk will continue as long as the disks rotate. Of course, out to the wire coils, this magnetic and gyroscopic effect creates its own gravity. Well, that's what we have to determine. We know everything else. Interestingly, in Crops, they drew two disks spinning in opposite directions. Each of these has 12 magnets, 12 there and 12 there. So, we're going to start building a new model based on the principles of someone who is actually on a UFO. Now, what we will do today is start from a very related model that we know it works in terms of established laboratory physics. We'll have 6 wire coils as a ring down here, and those are those 6 wire coils, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll have 3-phase power alternating north and south. And above we'll have a triangle of 3-phase coils up here with a little pole in the center. Now we know from laboratory studies those 6 wire coils here will spin quite nicely when we put 8 magnets north, south, alternating around them everywhere. And that's what those things are there, those blue and red symbols. They'll spin when we turn this power on, and they'll spin in the same direction that power goes. We also know if we put 4 magnets here, those 4 magnets on top of these 3 wire coils, they'll spin in the same direction as those 3 wire coils. And then we'll have an arrangement like this. We'll have 8 magnets on one flywheel down there, 4 magnets on the other flywheel, and they interact with one another a little bit. So what we will do is have 8 magnets on one flywheel alternating north, south, blue, red, 4 magnets on another flywheel, all south, all blue, and there'll be 8 outside and 4 inside or above it. So we're going to put the 4 magnets here above those 3-phase coils, and when they spin, they'll make that, whatever rotating magnetic field you apply, the spin motion will make it much stronger. And down here we're going to have these other magnets, 8 of them. That's the same as this. And whatever rotating magnetic field we apply to the bottom thing, it'll make it much stronger. And these two will go in opposite directions. That'll go clockwise, this will go anti-clockwise. So we're creating 2 very strong rotating magnetic fields that sit right on top of one another and go in opposite directions. These 2 magnetic flywheels, just for this first trial, with 4 magnets here or 8 magnets down there, will have equal radii from the center, just as simplicity, although we really know, everything tells us these have to be at a smaller radius than there, which we'll do in future models. Now we're going to start just by turning on power to these 3 wire coils, and that supply over there, and that makes these 4 magnets go clockwise in the same direction as the magnetic field at about 20 hertz. And the lower flywheel you see isn't moving yet. Now for step 2, we'll turn on power of these 6 wire coils, alternating blue and red on the bottom, and another power supply. And now you can see the bottom flywheels going in the opposite direction, anti-clockwise. So these 6 coils make that go anti-clockwise, those 3 coils make that go clockwise. Let's speed up the bottom coil a bit more, flywheel, to about the same speed as the top. Now they're both going about 18 hertz. So these 2 flywheels are spinning in opposite directions, That one clockwise with that 3-phase field. This one anti-clockwise with the 6-wire coil field. And here we have both flywheels spinning at 25 hertz. Clockwise above, anti-clockwise below. Go to 30 hertz. 30 hertz on the top and 30 hertz on the bottom. In summary, we can get a lot of speed out of this device. Let's turn off the top now. The bottom is still spinning, and now we'll turn off the bottom. So this is a very interesting start to building the kind of model for UFO that contactee Norman Paulsen told us about. What we did today was a good start toward making a Norman Paulsen kind of model for UFOs. The crop artists tell us we have 6-wire coils going anti-clockwise and 3 clockwise like that. And here you can see these 6-wire coils, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going around in a ring like this. And on the top we have 3-wire coils, which when they spin with power will look like that. That's what we also saw here. 6-wire coils in this diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, each with 2-wire connections, 2 wires. On the top we have 3-wire coils like that, little pole in the middle, and we have 2 rings. Now the blue ring is an outer flywheel, like this one with 8 magnets, alternating north and south. The inner ring is an inner flywheel, like this one here, with 4 magnets all south. And the detailed arrangement looks like this: 8 outside, 4 inside. And those 4 attract, like those 4 blues attract those 4 blues. So in the next series of experiments, we're going to look at 6-wire coils outside, 3 on top inside, like this, 2 rings of flywheels, a big one and a little one, also shown here, and we'll see if we can't get any anti-gravity effects on a scale when we spin these in opposite directions. Thank you to the stars.